Hiya and welcome to this Surrey Libraries craft video. Today I'm going to be showing you how to crochet this very simple 5-petal 2-colour flower. So yeah, you can choose any colour you want for the inner circle and any colour that you want for the petals. I've gone with a daisy-like colour combination today. This is really simple and something that beginners can easily do because I'm going to be showing you everything from start to finish and how to finish off and how to weave in the tails and everything like that. So every single step will be covered in this tutorial. So all you'll be needing is 2 colours of yarn. So I've chosen white and yellow, and then you'll need the appropriate size crochet hook. So I'm using 4mm, but just use whatever is on your yarn instructions on the label of whatever weight of yarn that you decide to use. And then you'll just be needing a pair of scissors. So yeah, the pattern for this will be in the description, and I hope you enjoy. To start with, we need to take our centre colour and we need to do 10 single crochets in a magic circle. So I'll try and do this slowly so you can see exactly how I create the magic circle and how I do the single crochets. So this is the magic circle. So the first step whenever you do a magic circle is to do a single chain to secure the circle, and now we're going to do our 10 single crochets. Now when you've got your 10 single crochets, you'll want to pull on this tail here to close up this hole. So I'm just going to pull as tight as I can. And there you can see the hole has nearly closed up. You may need to try a couple more times. There we go, so now it's fully closed up. So just give that a good tug and it should fully close up like this. The next step is to finish off with what I call a fake single crochet. The reason why we need to do this is so that our colour change is smooth, because if we simply change the colour in the next stitch, you would see exactly where we've done that, whereas this method hides the colour change somewhat. So all you need to do is take your crochet hook out and cut your yarn, leaving a bit of a tail so that you can hide that, so maybe this length. Then all you need to do is just pull the tail through like so, then turn your work around, and now what you need to do is you need to skip the next single crochet, so skip this one and put your hook in through the next one and then pull the tail through like this. And then what you need to do is, from this perspective, put your hook into the first loop only, the front loop only of that single crochet, the last single crochet of the round, so that 10th single crochet that we did, and then pull the tail through again like so. And now you'll see that we have this here is the fake single crochet, and this closes off our circle without you being able to tell where the final stitch was of the circle, and this helps to hide our colour change. So that is how we complete the inner circle of the flower. So the next step is to get your petal colour, and we'll start making the petals. So I've got my second colour. I decided to use white so that mine looks a bit like a daisy. Now all you need to do is pick any single crochet and just reattach the white yarn into this single crochet. So I'm just going to pick this one here. So to reattach, all you need to do is pull the yarn through, leaving a little bit of a tail, and then do a chain like this. Now all we're going to do is a simple pattern all the way around the 10 single crochets, and this will create a petal-like effect. So the first thing you need to do in this first single crochet that we attached our yarn into is do 1 single crochet, Then we need to do 2 double crochets in that same stitch. So to do a double crochet, you just yarn over this time before you go into the stitch, and then you pull through a loop like normal, and then this time when you yarn over, you just pull through the first 2 loops, and then you yarn over again and pull through the second 2 loops. So I'll show you that once more. Okay, so now we're finished with that first single crochet. So in the next single crochet, what we need to do is 2 double crochets and 1 single crochet. So we're reversing the pattern that we did in the first one. So I'll show you. And the written pattern will be in the description as well to help you. And then we're doing the single crochet. So now you can see that's created somewhat of a petal effect here, and all we're going to do is just complete that same exact pattern for the rest of the round. So we're just going to do single crochet, 2 double crochet in the next stitch, and then 2 double crochet, single crochet in the stitch after that. Oops, I went through all the loops at once that time by accident. So I'm on to my final 2 stitches now. And there we have it. So now you can see the petals that we have created all the way around, and now all we need to do is just finish off. So to finish off, I would just do a slip stitch into the first single crochet of the round. So just go like this, and then all you need to do is cut your yarn, leaving a bit of a tail. And what we can do, depending on what you're going to do with this, if you're going to sew this to something, then it might be useful to keep this tail. But if you're not going to do that, then what you might want to do is feed it through the back like this, and then do some knots in the back. So I might go into this stitch, for example, and just do a little knot like this. I might do one more over here. When you're happy that you've done enough knots to secure the yarn tail, you can just feed it through a nearby stitch like here, and then you can just cut close to the surface like that. And then with these yellow tails, I may just tie them together like this, and then because you're not gonna see the back when this is sewn to something or glued to something. I'm just gonna snip there, and then this tail here, because we crocheted over it, you can just simply cut that off because it will have been secured already by you crocheting over it. So then that's it. That's our finished 5-petal flower, really quick and easy to make. And you could, like I say, glue this to something. So you could, for example, glue this to a hair clip and you could have it as that, or you could sew it to a bag or a jumper. You could do anything with it really. So yeah, and you can use any colours that you want as well. So I hope you enjoyed this tutorial, and yeah, thank you for watching. Bye.